Welcome to Houston Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Lauren Leal and Rachael von Oranje.
Hey, Lauren. What you doing?
Picking my fantasy football team.
Wait, so you're just blindly picking in the air, closing your eyes, and just that's how you pick?
Yeah, seems pretty good to me.
Lauren, I literally run statistical models. I go over injury reports, strength of schedule, everything. It is so detailed what I do, and this is how you do it?
Yeah, I mean, do you win?
Well, make a good point there.
Okay. Ooh. Good evening. Welcome into Houston Sports Show. We are your hosts. I'm Lauren Leal. She's Rachael von Oranje, and he is Barry Laminack. Guys, we have made it to week 1 of the NFL. We saw Thursday night Cowboys and Bucks action, but tomorrow the Jaguars travel to the Texans. They come here. They will be at Energy Stadium. Are you excited for Trevor Lawrence, maybe Tyrod Taylor? What are your thoughts, guys?
Well, not a whole lot to be excited about, if I'm being honest, other than the Texans getting the #1 overall draft pick, so don't you dare win a single game, Texans.
Okay.
Hey, listen, ladies, it's good to be here. I am so excited that the season has started because it can't be over until it begins. And I am just so looking forward to basketball season when I can complain about the Rockets next.
Oh, wow, really?
Look, it's not good times right now for sports in Houston. Thank goodness we have.
Astros, right?
Okay, yeah, Astros.
What?
The Astros are great. We're almost in October, so we have that to look forward to. And I'm sorry, y'all. I spoke with Vernon Maxwell in depth about his analysis.
Let me get that name you dropped.
That's what I do sometimes, you know, if I'm lucky enough to talk to somebody important. Ain't none of y'all. But no, the Rockets, we're excited for the Rockets. Jalen Green is the future, and get pumped. But as far as Texans go, Lauren, to answer your question.
I just have to go back to this. You said Vernon Maxwell is a very important person. What does that make you?
Is that some slander? Are you throwing shade?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I expect it from anyone but you, Lauren. Be better.
Your age?
Hey, ladies, before we get into this, though, real quick, I just wanted to bring this up. Sad note out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A giraffe named after Joe Burrow has passed away at the tender age of 20 months old.
Cue the sad music.
That's heaven now, calling with a report of the giraffe in the arms. No, we can't. That's copyrighted. I miss this giraffe so much. Okay, anyways, listen. So the giraffe was 20 months old, and apparently the LSU loss was so bad he killed himself.
Barry, what?
Oh my gosh.
You know how long it would take to hang yourself as a giraffe?
Barry.
Hey, I got one for you.
What?
The real Joe Burrow's literally going to die also if they don't fix that offensive line in Cincinnati.
He already was injured last season.
It's time for Real or Fake.
They're real and they're spectacular.
Here are Lauren and Rachael.
Okay, real or fake time, ladies. This first question, we just talked about the Texans, but I gotta know now. The Texans have just signed Danny Amendola, former New England Patriot, to the team as part of the receiving corps. So, Rachael, real or fake, the Texans have an addiction to signing former New England Patriots players.
Absolutely real. I thought it ended when Bill O'Brien left, but no, they keep going. They just keep going. It is an addiction, absolutely. Season ticket fans just.
We're not talking about players, just players as well. I mean, in the front office, Nick Caserio. But I think, I said it on my Real Deal last week, I think some things are in the good works with him. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Barry?
Hey, listen, they say the first step to admitting you have a problem is admitting you have a problem. Also, the second one in addiction is denial. So,
You know what the 12th step is, right, Barry?
winning a Super Bowl.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, next, real or fake. The Pittsburgh Steelers and TJ Watt have agreed to a 4-year, $112 million deal, guaranteeing TJ Watt $80 million when he signs it. So, Lauren, real or fake? TJ is better than JJ.
Wow, Barry, that is a tough one just because obviously JJ was rooting for TJ last year in that, fight against Aaron Darnold, who's better. But obviously, look who came out with the contract. I think this may be a little projected. I say it's fake because I say JJ is the man. He's better than TJ just because of Houston. Even though you're in Arizona now, JJ, still a supporter.
Now, I mean, look, Lauren, you make good points. I'll just say this, though. JJ's long in the tooth, to put it nicely. TJ, though, prime of his career, I'm going to say right now, TJ Watt has to be the better of the Watt boys. Except, I mean, there's always Cooper, or whatever his name is.
Who is Cooper?
Derek?
Who?
Derek Watt? The other brother?
I thought it was Cooper. And maybe I'm thinking of the Mannings.
Or
is it
Amari.
Derek Manning and Cooper Watt? I have no idea, ladies. What are we doing? Go. I like the guy with the J in his name. All right, next question for you, ladies. Patriots quarterback Mac Jones said in order to learn the offense, him and his girlfriend would get out in the yard and she would run routes to help him figure out what was going on in the playbook. So, Rachel, real or fake? If Mac Jones and his girlfriend ever break up, the Texans are definitely signing her.
Whew, I don't know. Is she a masseuse?
Oh my goodness.
No, this is absolutely real, though, because as we joked about earlier, the Texans are absolutely addicted to signing Patriots. This is very close to the source. Yeah, absolutely. Jack Easterby, he's call her right up as soon as they break up.
I feel like that'd be a lot of fun in her position, though, like running the routes, like with the boyfriend and all that. But let me propose something a little bit better. We all know gold medalist Simone Biles, right, is dating a Houston Texan on the practice squad. Well, what if she just stepped in if he got cut? That may be a better option.
Yeah. I feel like they're in the front office like, did the Patriots cut anybody? Come on, man, tie me off. Let's go. Get them in here.
Probably.
I wonder if Cam maybe is single and that was the problem. Maybe he needed dates.
One of his problems.
Big news out of the Big 12, ladies. The Big 12 has announced that BYU, Cincinnati, the University of Central Florida, and the University of Houston will all be new members in the Big 12 Conference. So, Lauren, real or fake? Current UH cheerleaders will be actual Cougars by the time UH wins a Big 12 title.
Barry, what?
I know I will be. Sheesh.
I have faith, and that's not what I was.
It just depends on how long Dana Holgerson's there, if we're being honest. Come and take him. Anybody. Please.
That's my thoughts, but threw me off guard, Barry.
Cougum.
Real or fake? More Houston Sports Show to come. You know that's real. When we return, we continue the laughs in Barry on Sports with our in-house comedian, Barry Laminack. Plus, we've heard of eating your feelings, but has this Clemson fan taken it too far? Find out in Viralicious. That's all coming up on Houston Sports Show.
More Houston Sports Show after these messages.
This summer and fall, we're excited to welcome students back to campus at San Jacinto College. We've added more face-to-face classes for students while still providing flexible course options to choose from. Your safety and success are always our top priority, and at San Jac, we've got you covered. To register and enroll, visit our website at www.sanjac.edu.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month. Or the new 2021 XT6 Luxury Collection for $509 a month, all with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to-your-door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac. Gulf Freeway just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
Did You Know is brought to you by San Jacinto College. San Jacinto College, your goals, your college.
And now we send it over to the sports desk.
I'm Barry Laminack, and this isn't what happened in sports this week. Let's start in the NFL, where Aaron Rodgers said his relationship with the Packers is in a better place. And by Packers, he meant the movers he hired to get him out of Green Bay. I think Rodgers is in the 5th stage of grief called I don't really care anymore. Hey, good news, Houston. The Texans reportedly have a 0.4% chance of winning the Super Bowl this year. Dang, even COVID has a better chance of success. Cam Newton posted an Instagram video saying that he still has a lot of football left in him. And unfortunately for Cam, one of the main concerns is what else he has in him. In other sports news, after a massive $20 million donation to its football program, the Pittsburgh Panthers renamed their head coaching title to the Chris Pickle 97 head football coach. In related news, my old high school will now have the Barry Laminack water boy position. Cost me like $37. Reports are that Donald Trump will provide live color commentary during the Evander Holyfield-Vitor Belfort fight this weekend. I'm assuming that means he's going to talk a lot about the color of the fighters. He also said he could KO Joe Biden, and I'm not sure that's something to brag about since Biden was already KO'd by a flight of stairs. Gonzaga basketball coach Mark Few was cited for drunk driving this week. I guess the cops noticed him zigging and zagging because he's okay. New footage was released of Jake Paul trying to lick Tyron Woodley's neck during their recent boxing match. Boy, that went from pay-per-view to OnlyFans real quick. After Notre Dame's football team barely stopped Florida State's comeback last weekend, head coach Brian Kelly jokingly said he wanted his team to be executed, which that goes against the 11th commandment, thou shalt not murder the Fighting Irish. Stephen A. Smith admitted this week that he was the reason behind First Take co-host Max Kellerman being fired. Finally, Stephen A. Smith can live out his lifelong dream of yelling at Stephen A. Smith. In a recent college football game between Georgia and Clemson, opposing fans participated in a mayonnaise eating contest. Congratulations to the winner, some white guy. And finally, 19-year-old LaMelo Ball's 32-year-old girlfriend has denied pregnancy rumors. So I guess this means she's not going to be a grandmother. Oh, she's the one not pregnant. Okay. Although, let's be honest, it would have been great for her to give LaMelo someone he could play with. I'm Barry Laminack. That's not what happened in sports this week.
If it's hot and happening, it's viralicious.
All right, it's time to hop into these viralicious videos, Rachel. Let's get to the first one. Mets at Marlins, top of the second, and the Mets are pitching, but looking out into the sea of so many fans. But the big fan, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it looks like an off-brand, like SpongeBob, like
a dollar store SpongeBob?
A dollar store SpongeBob. I mean, I don't know what's scarier, if you're pitching and you see this, or Angel Hernandez is calling the game.
Yeah, well, for Astros fans, definitely Angel Hernandez. But the most mind-blowing thing about this to me, Lauren, is that you do this not when your pitcher is on the mound. You do this when the visiting pitcher is on the mound. Why would you distract him like this? It's no wonder they were down 1 run to the Mets. I mean, they came back and won it, but I'm sure they didn't win it until he was gone.
All right, let's get to the next one, Rachel. We are looking at this guy climbing up the side of the building, and I'm like, okay, very futuristic, but my first thought is, are there no stairs inside?
You'd think that'd be a lot safer, right?
Exactly.
No, because this is made for a specific type of person. I like to call this machine the I just got cheating 3000. Because this is how you escape the room when you hear them keys jingle.
Okay. I wish I could catch that on camera someday.
I don't know
like
from
climbed
experience.
up the side of the wall. I mean, that sounded like it was.
That's it.
Rachel, is that from personal experience?
You know what? see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I'm not telling.
This girl's taking notes from Tom Cruise. Time to get to our last one, which I think is, I'll let you decide for yourself. So this past weekend, Clemson versus Georgia, and obviously you see who lost the game by this guy eating this disgusting jar of mayonnaise.
Yeah, Lauren, this looks like me after a breakup, just eating my feelings, which is exactly what he's doing here.
Well, I mean, your Georgia Bulldogs won, but if they would have lost to Clemson, would you have done this? Eating your feelings?
Absolutely not. Honestly, Lauren, I don't know what's more disgusting, being a Clemson fan or being a Clemson fan having to do this.
Don't go anywhere. We get juicy when Rachael comes back. She hasn't lost a bet in over a month. You don't want to miss the juice. Then it's time to bring the heat for your Houston Astros when I give you the real deal. Stay tuned.
Houston Sports Show is brought to you in part by San Jacinto College. San Jacinto College, your goals, your college.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
At Smart Financial, we're about people, not profits. That's because we're locally operated by our member owners, and that makes all the difference. We are first-time home buyers. We are car buyers. We are dreamers. We are family. We are you. We are Smart Financial. No matter who you are or what you do, Smart Financial is here for you.
Now it's time for The Juice with Game Day OJ, aka Put Your Money Where Rachel's Mouth Is.
What's up, juicers? Look, I'm sure that at some point you thought one of my bets was crazy, but these bets made recently by people with money to burn make me look sane. One bettor just put $4,000 on the New York Giants to win the Super Bowl. The Giants are plus 10,000, so if the Giants actually did win, this bettor would win $400,000. And another degenerate placed a $1,000 wager that the Bucs will play the Raiders. Yes, the Raiders in the Super Bowl. If that happens, he'll win $150,000. And this next person, he's got a lot of faith in Tua Tagovailoa. He put $500 to win $50,000 that Tua will have the most passing yards in the regular season. $1,000 to win $50,000 that Tua will lead the league in passing touchdowns. And $625 to win $50,000 that Tua would win MVP. Those Tua futures are so wild, that's gotta be his mom placing those bets, right? But you know what? We don't like throwing away our money like they do. I'm about to give you something far more palatable. Here's the juice. First bet of the day is a futures bet that I love after watching week 1 of college football. Georgia goes undefeated for plus 350. That Bulldog defense is nasty, and now that Clemson's out of the way, just look at the schedule. I don't see a game where they won't be favored in. This could be the year of the dog. Full disclosure, I lived in Georgia for a while, and I have predicted the year of the dog multiple times, so I'm biased as hell, but wait up. Who inserted this into my script? It's not funny, okay? Dogs. On to the NFL, where the Chiefs are favored by 5 over the Browns, and I love it. I never lived in Kansas City. The barbecue there is trash, so why would I? But yes, the Browns are, for the first time in their miserable lives, the hot girl in the room, and I'm hopeful for them. But Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are really good in September, like 10-0 good. And they have won their first 4 games in all 3 of their seasons together. Cleveland's pass rush, it's good, but the Chiefs will counter with a revamped offensive line. They're healthy, they got embarrassed the last time they played a real game, and they'll be motivated to remind everybody exactly who they are. Chiefs by 5. And here's some easy money on 2 props. Justin Herbert over half an interception at minus 110, and Ryan Fitzpatrick over 1 interception at -130. I don't have to remind Houston that Fitz magic can turn into Fitz tragic real quick with turnovers.
Now it's time for The Real Deal with Lauren Leal.
The heat ramped up in Houston this week. Yes, it's still September and temps are barely under 90 degrees. But that's not what I'm talking about. The Mariners were in town and the Astros won the series 2 out of 3. You thought this was what I was referring to in bringing the heat, right? Not even close. Jake Odorizzi got the start in Game 2 of the series, only to be pulled through 5 innings of work in a tie game. Well, what's wrong with that? Nothing, except for the fact that he hasn't pitched past 5 2/3 innings since July 9th. Breaking that down into terms of a day at the office. If you are pitching a presentation to your boss, get it? Pitching. Anyway, you are trying to win over your boss with this brilliant idea. You have that idea on slide 10 of your presentation. Your boss gets interrupted on slide 3 by a phone call, and before you know it, the presentation has concluded. One click of a button to the next page, and the interest was lost, and so was your excellent idea. Dusty Baker, why won't you let us see the rest of Odorizzi's presentation? Jake Odorizzi stepped off the mound after 66 pitches Tuesday night. Well, let me tell you, it was a frustrating day at the office for Jake. Better yet, let him tell you.
It's a great win. I'm glad we won, that's for sure. If not, I'm sure I would have been the subject of blame because of only going 5 innings, so I'm glad we won. I'm not upset at all. I had good stuff. I had 66 pitches through 5 innings. I don't really know what needs to be said more than that. So I'm done. I'm not going to say anything more. So yeah.
Yikes. The following morning, he posted a tweet letting fans know how much this team means to him and wanting to do everything he can when touching the mound. Now, in Dusty's defense, this is a team sport, and that's what matters most, right? Putting the team first. But come on, there's more to it. What trust or slide will it take for Dusty to keep Odorizzi in the game past 5 innings? Will we ever see it? Bring on the rest of September, and let's find out. This has been The Real Deal. September rolls on just like Houston Sports Show. We'll be back in a minute. Hey, you enjoy Houston Sports Show on TV? Well, get a kick out of Houston Sports Show on the radio. Check us out every Sunday morning at ESPN 97.5.
More Houston Sports Show after these messages.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month. Or the new 2021 XT6 Luxury Collection for $509 a month, all with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to-your-door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac. Gulf Freeway just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
This summer and fall, we're excited to welcome students back to campus at San Jacinto College. We've added more face-to-face classes for students while still providing flexible course options to choose from. Your safety and success are always our top priority, and at San Jac, we've got you covered. To register and enroll, visit our website at www.sanjac.edu.
Well, that about wraps up our evening here on Houston Sports Show. What a funny one. And once again, the Texans have a game tomorrow, a real game against Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. Guys, please let me see some enthusiasm. Really? You act like it's 3rd grade picture day.
It kind of feels that way.
I wish I looked this good in the 3rd grade. All right.
Okay, Barry, I think I'm going to take it from here. Thanks so much for your contributions. We don't know if we'll see you next week. She's Rachael Von Oranje. I'm Lauren Leal. Once again, that's Barry Laminack, maybe present or not. And we'll see you next week right here on Houston Sports Show. See you then.
You're watching Houston Sports Show on CW39 Houston.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
We are new beginnings. We are first-time home buyers. We are family. We are Smart Financial. Whether buying a new home or refinancing, we offer easy shopping for the best loan programs and rates available and convenient online tools to help you make a smart choice. No matter who you are or what you do, Smart Financial has the right home loan for you. We are dreams come true. We are Smart Financial.